And when there's Hove, my man. Speech.
All right, let's give a damn toast first.
Yo, shout out to is it Keith or Keith Brunson? Can't remember which one. I think it's Keith Brunson. Whatever.
Call her Q. It's an N in there somewhere.
I think it is Keith Brunson. Yeah, but shout out to her. Abbott Elementary new show on ABC this year. She is the creator. I think she's executive producer and she stars in it. And just shout out to her because that is one of my favorite new shows. I love me a good sitcom with a black lead. And she's come a really long way from like, oh, we got money videos that she did on
Billy Rock videos.
Yeah, she come a long way since then, bro. And she was also on the Black Woman Sketch Comedy Show. I can't remember the exact name of it.
HBO?
Yeah, and it still comes on too. But yeah, she left, moved on from that. Now she's doing Abbott Elementary.
Because she's actually funny, so that's
Yeah.
why she would be on that show.
Yeah, fair. I somehow watched it and I have not laughed once.
Yeah,
But
not once. But anyway, that's not.
yeah, no. But shout out to her. I definitely respect the grind, respect the trajectory, and I love Abbott Elementary. It's one of my favorite new shows for this year. I enjoy the crap out of it. So definitely just want to, always good when you see another black person out there grinding, working hard, and making it work out there, especially a black woman, man. Great for her.
Yeah. Oh, great show. No black trauma in it. I mean, I guess unless the
the
backdrop is black trauma, which is fine, but
I'm about to say the educational system is really messed up. But yeah,
glad it exists. All right, let me give my toast to future Hall of Famer Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh my
It's
God.
like,
OBJ.
I don't know about Hall of Fame part, but I'm gonna give a toast to him for he's a football player, member of the Rams. Probably seen him with the colorful hair and the dancing. He was part of the Rams. They won the Super Bowl this past Sunday. And congratulations to Odell. He's been gone through a lot. He's overcome numerous injuries. In fact, he tore his ACL during the Super Bowl, which is unfortunate.
Salute.
But just proud of him.
caught a touchdown in the game before that.
Touchdown.
2 receptions, 52 yards, touchdown.
His career is, it's had some ups and downs. He's a great player, but he's been going from team to team. But I think he's found a home with the Rams. Hopefully he can re-sign with them. And just glad he got a championship because I think he is Hall of Fame talent level player. It's good for him to have the ring. And he seemed like a good guy. Seemed like a cool guy to, doesn't.
Soon to be a new father, Odell Beckham.
Yeah, exactly.
Baby, good for him, man. He's on an upward trajectory for this year.
Like, you gotta make the field. Just gotta get to the field.
Okay, all right. I've always respected him. He used to play for the Giants. I hate the Giants, but I always liked Odell. He's just a guy I've always admired. Great player. Love explosive wide receivers that can just take over games. Even though some people here at the table think he's not a good player, it's weird.
I didn't say he was not a good player. Did I say that, guys? I say he's not.
I'm sorry. None of the Temptations feel that way, but this outsider felt that way.
I'm just saying it was the Hall of Fame.
Outsider.
The Hall of Fame thing's kind of a bit of a reach.
Yeah, you thought he was trash. It's okay.
I didn't say he
Anyway,
was trash.
congrats to Odell. Glad he won the Super Bowl. He's my toast. And
Salute.
he's awesome.
Salute. Well, my toast is more so on a less groveling note. Brian Flores, my toast goes to Brian Flores for fighting racial discrimination in the NFL.
By taking your job with the NFL?
What's wrong with that?
I'm
You gotta
kidding.
feed it.
I'm sorry. I had to throw it back at you.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Anyway, if you guys don't know about Brian Flores, he was a former coach for the Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, he was forced or told to throw games and was very defiant against it. And they actually won the last 5 or 6 games.
It's like a
7-game winning streak. But then ultimately was fired. Without going too deep into the Rooney Rule, but just diversity in the NFL has always been a challenge since the dawn of the game of football, honestly. And there's been some rules and some regulations and stuff like that to promote more diversity in the NFL, but they just have not been something that owners and teams have been able to hook onto. And things make it worse when you got text messages from Bill Belichick and other prominent white coaches that were informing Brian Flores that he got the job when they were mixing him up with someone else, and he wasn't even told he didn't get it. So I just think it's just so much bravery when I talk about Brian Flores, standing up against such a huge organization, let alone his former or current boss or workplace now. So hopefully there'll be some changes coming from that, but it's just so much bravery coming from Brian Flores. So you gotta give my toast for this week.
It's a lot. It takes a lot to just stand up to the monster of the NFL, and still have a job at the end of the day. At the end of this, I didn't think he was going to have a job in the NFL.
I think if it was a team that was
fellow
big enough,
black
it was
head
the
coach
Steelers.
looked out.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Special assistant linebacker coach.
Is that a down?
Yes.
Coach,
From head coach. Yeah. Anything under head coach is technically speaking a step backwards.
But better than nothing.
Yeah, for real.
Feeding the family.
I'm gonna give my toast to a Clarence Simmons, also known as Cootie. I don't know if anybody has seen the documentary about Kanye West. It's called Genius. A lot of people may feel different ways about Kanye right now, but I really just wanted to give this to Cootie. It's weird calling him grown man, but salute to Cootie.
Cootie, all right.
If you guys watch the documentary, he kind of like stopped what he was doing in Chicago and kind of dropped his whatever he was doing to follow Kanye and record his life and create this own documentary, just capturing a lot of those early moments. And just really salute, because I know it takes a lot to really like, just to drop everything, just to and believe in something so much that you drop whatever you're working on to kind of like chase this dream. And it looks like what he's been doing. He's been recording Kanye and doing this documentary for like 20 plus years. So clearly a dedicated dude. I think he helped produce some of his early video through The Wire and something else. But really just salute to him, man. He just shows how dedicated he is and just how I believe they're good friends as well. So just really salute to him.
Shout out to Cootie, man. Shout out to Cootie. I will probably have to maybe take a chance on watching that documentary. Depends on how I feel about Kanye that day. But I do respect the work that you're just saying that Cootie did. I will say that. Definitely respect that.
Respect the work. Yeah, you know, it was tough because, like, I haven't been the biggest Kanye fan the last few years. But it was just good just to see him in that early phase. You know what I'm saying? Like him hungry, him trying to find his way. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but like him watching, I hope he like somehow finds his way, like what, like that core of who he was back in the day. But it's too late. But
I mean, the irony of what you're saying is, I feel like he'll actually go the exact opposite and double down.
He has been going that exact opposite, unfortunately.
So, yeah, that's how it goes. Shout out to Skeet Davidson as well, since we're talking about that's what Kanye calls Pete Davidson now. My God.
Don't play along with that bullshit.
Go Skeet. That's funny. So childish. I know, but seeing him write "Hey Skeet" on his page is hilarious.
Cootie, get your mans, bro. That's all I gotta say. Salute to you, but get your mans.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. I have trouble starting shows now. Like so many options, it's hard to like.
I mean, because this is going through like
Donda's in it.
Remember, yeah, Donda's in it, and just seeing those moments with his mom is pretty good too. So
that's dope.
Damn, that's smooth.